farmers. Zambians no bafile bamuno kutila. Bali yesheshe UPND. First bali yesheshe PF, basha UPND. Then basha UPND, then basa sala UPND basha PF. This is the time number for them. Ukumwanati ni party nshitwala sala ukufunyako ba PF, ukufunyako ba UPND, party benga sala fie. Uli ubutungu shuwa fumaluka. Ni citizens first. And that is why we are here. So, awabaleya ngabaleya. Muchitonga tulandati atayandi achileke.
All right, very interesting. Has the party or the alliance, the Orange Alliance, already come up with a name that would replace those that have left, and of course your running mate, who will appear on the ballot?
The running mate doesn't appear on the ballot.
Okay.
The president appears on the ballot. So, I didn't even understand your question.
Like, have you thought of a replacement?
Oh, yes. No, there are several. There are several candidates for that. Yeah. And they're just warming up the bench. We're just waiting for the Concord. You know, some people took us to the Concord. Why to allow Concord? No, Pantu Kalaba running mate, not withdraw. So Kalaba to them to allow Concord. Out to the Kalaba Minina. I'm a phone there, Chino Chalo. Tayala and that Muntunga start withdraw running mate. Nishi president, Nishi candidate, Wapatakwaba. And the law is categorically silent on that regard. So Pantu law yard was silent in that regard. So now I con court, no be fair about Fuma. Chala Bashan, Nishina president of Frida for a ticket. How? So I con court, Balasta interpret no Colondolo Lavanto. In the interim, now what things they stand right now. The Palif changes here. Kalaba pa ballot. Kalaba Hello, therefore, go over late Vishika. Oh, Kalaba Nimita, we know no elections. We are going to win these elections. Never to win my elections. More than Bakuti. Amazon Zam with Falepitam. I'm a Chush Faliptama with Amazonians. Eh, Naveva. If it we kill, Tefida Namayakata. Hello, Amazonians now, Kaladia. So, Amazonians and Bakusala, Mano, Pa. Hello, when I land the Futila, yo, I bet if I go to Chitika, he said, Kalaba to one benefit, Pamo, do some Takwa, but this is multi-party democracy. Not what I'm a councillors, but Chimuka. Not what I'm MPs in the Wayaruma. So, in a more individual to work, Kalaba to the four join the political formation. Must support Tevadia. Nishomolenji wa Gutila, as once to make it. Nish was a woman post a quiet. Support Tevadia. The fact stick you. If we're to lay for a CF, equal members of parliament this election. To lay for a CF, equal councillors this election. To lay for a CF, equal mayors, council chairpersons in this election. Abantu amame no grande balandati about CF, tamakatana mu MP na ngumu. Instead ya kwata MP Africa, ebale to bana kabati awe, join anybody. Pakutila. Because if we join anybody, I'm going to join anybody. Ishimaya ndo kutila. Nama candidates babalia eba fuyo kupita. Ama candidates beso be pita. Nshishie bambia bale join ama formations yambi ukusupporta bambi ngana benika. We don't know that. That we shive. If we're not what members of parliament, the whole country, what we make. Not what councillors, the whole country, what we make. Not what council chairpersons, the whole country of mayors. So, if we're situation is na ivela. Teya kuimafa wai matiyo to ala support na point to support about tila to funye po watu bige kwa kwa nyepo okulia kwa station. If we have our citizens first, we are going to maintain our land. Tuleba abantu. Mwe bantu bakwalesa musala wa PF, musala wa UPND. Salem citizens first CF. Pachi muti. Upo musali. Period.
Okay. And it leads me to the question. I know we've had so many interviews with you here. You've explained your manifesto, but for the sake of those that are listening to you, let's just rewind a little bit. Why should people vote CF this year and Hari Kalaba as a president?
Abantu bafuyile basala citizens first. Pamulando wama policies to kwete. Icha number one. Ngakwali bapate ishifwa ya tribalism. The citizens first. Ngakwali bapate ishifwa ya ntulurundi. The citizens first. Okay, timukwate economy kuya pamulu. Ngata mukwete ichiwote muchalo. Umuntu nga aba CF, elo umbi aba UPND. tekwe nishima enemies pana mulupua amwe twaikala kuti va Dorothy avani va CF bati vasangati vandive yavo vaisapoti chilongano chimbi tekwe nishi chilonga chachitika muri amo mushi pantu vana vang'anda imo they will go and mourn together. So ukuva kuchilonganino mtandenga waisa muchalo muno muchalo mwalava abantu vatambukuta makwevo yavo. Icha number 2 ifanga wa CF twalanda pali industrialization takwave ichalo ichinga ya pantanshi ukwavula value addition through industrialization vakaunda vaitekere Zambia for 27 years ngapali ichinecho vakaunda vachitire icho vaone vakaunda kutwala ama industries muma provinces turi mukabwe muno mukabwe mwali kote va Kifco muno mukabwe mwali kote va panga masaka va Kifco tetu muno mukabwe mwali kote va national meeting muno mukabwe mwali kote va kabwe textile trafe pakano vela kushuna itoro kwefinta tibabile ifintu ajauta turambo kubira so ni fish rice so muno mukabwe mwali ama industries ayengi abantu balefu mamukapiri mposhi balesa mukabwe mukushite fintu abantu balefu mapachibombo balesa mukabwe mukushite fintu because kabwe eyakwete fintu fyonse nombalelo kabwe national financial ifwenga ba citizens first tulelanda ukutila muno mukabwe ama industries yafuyile yabwele muno mukabwe when you even look at the urban roads na yale shirila na yale poa tumatama kwa weka ma township roads tule property ni tai mona ndwanshi mona ndwa kuteta pali economic development ile chitika mukabwe ifwe tulefwa tuweshe economic development mukabwe na amenshifye mukabwe yantu ya shupa ishanchito mukabwe shintu sha shupa so muno mukabwe twakwate shuko ila kusala ubutungu shupya twakwate shuko ila kumekinga sure butira ipinto efe tulechita fyatwala Zambia pantanshi echilefwa iko so ukulomba kwa ndinuko mu industrialization wa CF na balando kuti tulefwa muno mukabwe ama industries yakabwe tulefwa tetizila China 62 years okutapa kilo buntungu ba China bali tupangira masaka ba China bali tupangira masaka mulando akutira ama industries yestwadisa la fwebenya na twaisa ba citizens first ama industries yakupanga masaka yale isuka na twaisa ba citizens first tulefwa ya muno mwine mukabwe tulefwa ya mtukesona ama industries yakupanga mango iwala fe muno mukabwe tulefwa ya mango juice ikale pangwa mukabwe mango jam ikale pangwa mukabwe abana besubangira kwesha nchito ngamwati mumwe mining cha number 2 ni mining ama exports ayengiyo ba Zambia bachita 78% of the exports which Zambia carries out are coming from the mining sector. Why is it that in terms of the gross domestic product the mining sector only contributes 12%? Mining taile tuafwa ngama Zambians because twaya ashima abantu abakunse yafya twabashima twabaleta muno Mzambia la twaleta muno Mzambia o twalando kutira nomba twimbile niko mkuba atambo kutwimbile mkuba ichi bushoni ichi nisha ma benefits ya mkuba bale twimbila tatuye muno kuno nshweso ile Zambia na kwate nkongole kufyalo fimbi. Today we are owing money kuli ba World Bank, kuli ba China, kuli ba IMF, and yet twalikwata gold, twalikwata ma emeralds, twalikwata sugilite, twalikwata ma manganese, twalikwata copper, and yet we are owing ifyalo fimbi. Ubuteko bulipo bulela ndapamulanda ukutila we have managed to restructure the debts. Aba nabo ku Namibia, aba nabo ku Burkina Faso, they have not only managed to restructure the debt, they have managed to pay off the debt. Ba CF ngabaisa tulefa tukomfie mining sector ubuno nshibwa chalo tukesula ama bodies like leba kaunda bakwete kwa kale kwa liati memako yale mekinga sure kumone fyo mwaimba nefyo mleshtisha so ifa tukapanga ile ya body ya kumekinga sure kutira ama emeralds tuleimba kunkana ama emeralds tuleimba kukitwe yambo ukwafwa ichalo chino copper tuleimba na cobalt fyambo kwafe chalo chino ilelo abantu bandafe palikopa ngakobo tiri kwi. So mining sector tatwa ibomfya wino sana tulefu atuambe okupanga ma motors. You know, if in that if you are electrical, motors, we need those motors. We need a company to begin doing motors. Doing our motors in this country, you'll see how we're going to create jobs in this country.
I want to believe governments before the current one have that knowledge of creating such industries. What do you think is the major problem? Why have we failed to create industries, like you have said, from the time of independence up to now?
Mula filo pangama industries ayengi, mula ndo wakutila muvika ma businessmen uma positions. Vaya muliana ma company na matenda na wale fuaya. Iwe muntu numba nuwa president. Iwe muntu nuwa minister. Ngayi wa matendo le fuaya change. Ichale ingeno kushita resign na mu PF last time. Nifile kama contracts. Wasanga minister, mu office, what a meeting at our in the busy, they are closing the tender this afternoon. Anyway, you're supposed to be a social worker. So, Chilechi, Ichakubomba in that fashion. Ukula won't public office. Ukula itwala pantasha bantu wabibatatu. It's coming to an end. Because some government. Tulefu ya Mazambians, wasende chalo chawich. Muminwe yao. This country must get back in the hands of Zambians. So they have to go out there, get this country back in their hands, and make Zambia the place that it ought to be.
Let's talk about the agricultural sector. FRA just recently announced the floor price. It's about 347 kwacha, 50 kg. What plans do you have to grow the agricultural sector as CF?
If we have our citizens first, each number one, each agriculture. Mulando abutila. Actually, quite a farmers who go from either farmer input support program FISIP. Because FISIP, purpose of FISIP, could support a small scale farmers. Basta graduate, baba into medium into large scale. The village TKF. So already agriculture paramo empire. But also too, each empire agriculture san, ma feeder roads. Imisebo Kalaba shulimi, tashawa. We have to do those roads. Number 3, umufundo. Ole pela bashulimi. Umufundo wali chepa. Abantu baleka no umufundo mameda. Abantu baleka no umufundo mtubeseni. Bala yakuisa. Ichilefu alikwa. Ku making sure kutila umufundo bakaunda fila bale chita. Nitrogen chemicals of Zambia. Bale panga umufundo bakaunda. Kwena 62 years. Lesa adi tupela omushiri. Lesa adi tupela imfula. Adi tupela kasura. Tulefiru wafye. Ukufilili wafye. Ukupanga fyo mufundo. Filaka unda wale panga. Abantu wasa iyo wakaunda tawasambirire. Wakaunda ABCD. Batu wakaunda washasambirire. Abo wale mpangilo mufundo. Ifo enale kano ba Ukraine watupeli mufundo. Kano ba Russia watupeli mufundo. And yet we have the raw materials here. Ichilenge finti finachi tikefi muna na uche intungusu tuya kuntaji. Tashiposa kwa man. Ifo enga ba citizens first. We are going to make sure ukuthi la shughuli ni achindama. Ile lo shughuli ni alechita struggle. Ukupoka fertilizer. Ile lo shughuli ni alechita struggle. Ukushitisha mataba yako. Ile lo shughuli ni alechita plan. That was some government this year. Tulefwaya ba shughuli ni bakalepo ko mufundo wa kumalina. Ngoli mine 1 hectare. Ni 4 bags aya panshi. 4 bags aya pamolo. 1. 2. Bashibuli mina tubera ukutira ngamwaya kwa FRA mukushitisha ba FRA tabakale inuka ifibenuka because FRA bachimuka only buys maize once in a year. Iyo ine once off activity bachita umwe no mabano kuinuka chakana. What we need now is to make sure that by FRA inga bangila bakaleba ma shifts. Uyawangila 8 hours, ainuka 16 hours, 16, ainuka 01, ainuka 9 hours, 9 hours. Bakutila abantu balera ma satellite tempo. Elo amasaka nimbe tukesula ba kifo kambo gomba o ngate kifo another company ngapanga masaka kambo gomba. Tetulesta masaka kwa China. Panga loko. So, once we fix that, ikafwa situation yesu muchalo muno, unlike what we are seeing now my jokes ayapulika so ubulimi ngata nguchindike ngefile kwasaluka nivifini kuti fama asisha mataba yakolo lefendera mu January na mu July lefendera mashako akalimaliraji so ifona tulanda notisa kwa bati yo after 3 days nga wasisha mataba yobelelo mailo kama pokendera masholo nga mwapa market apa mukabo abachimka tamaye mu market mulyamwambe kuba abantu kutila yo tulefwaya ishen tomato ndara mukisa paka after mailo awe bagalo lesha tomato ngamisha tomato akupele kwa galeza mashamba na ifo bine tulefwaya tusende ubulimi as a business no kwa serious ngamwasenda mataba yakwa shibulimi apo pene mayo asendera mashamba as soon as the depot clerk signs mayo kwa kusenda mashamba ku bank ACF government vakaunda vavachitefare chitava neswava mu agriculture ngati vakera 27 years vakaunda mupower vakaunda vakera 27 years mupower because vakaunda varishive dzakavomba kaviri kamunda avata vaishiva.
How do you hope to expand the crop marketing away from FRA? Because it seems it's only FRA that determines the price of maize in this country. How do you hope to move away from that monotony and maybe expand the crop marketing?
If the crop marketing be expanded beyond the face of FRA, which empower my farmers. Farmer umonga neshita producer mataba alo mwinale igaila. Nishorede uyo farmer atapo upango bunga. So if a government is to require ifigayo, farmers should choose. Abale folks send ifigayo, ifyakupanga sample, ifigayo, ifyakupanga bunga, ifigayo, ifyakulapanga, ifyakulapanga kwenye nkumba, because ngamwachitefyo nishifama aishiwa kutila. Nangu nshishtisha mataba yandi kuliba FRA pali 347 kwacha. Oye ndama naichepa. Ile ndi farmer. Ngamwatumo nifo tupita mukulima mataba. 347 naichepa sana.
What would be the ideal price?
The ideal price, at least no price above 400 kwacha. If the price was even 400 kwacha, for minimum, nishimaishi bat farmer alata ko survive. No mbai damule ya price 327, 1347. Pero ko balaya na farmer. Elo mwalunda by 1 kwacha te?
Somewhere there.
Kulunda mata by 1 kwacha with all these economic hardships by dollar. Kwanga shi mashuri myo. Kubanga anyway, bashuri mwewe nemule imo. Te ine ndelanda. Ine shemwe ba parties yambi pano iyo. Ndelanda kofie atina binu ndira matabana 1 kwacha obalashira ko ba FRA. That's why vale posere that yo moisture content they pushed it, but they delayed until some few days ago. Nga waya ku market mukushitobu ngataba ko ibati yo first money ndira mo dikobi omutengo wawe. Yo ina ma kg ni shinga first money ndira matakwaba. Bala ko bati o package ni so. Na bena ma FRA nga bali bere bashuri mukutira. Tuleshita matapa 327 or 347 kwacha pe bag. Therefore, moisture content will to Rambukushta. But they didn't even announce the price. So already that is telling you to be honest by FRA. But Fionse Fialapwa, Gasalo Utungushu of Maluka. Fionse Fialapwa, Gasalo Utungushu Iperisha. In the next 14 days, now I shuko. Ida Funyapo Uteko Bulipo. No Pikapo Uteko, Ukwete vision, Uteko Ukwetema plans for Zambians. Not fetch pante kind of affairs. No.
Let's look at the education sector. What plans has CF got for the education sector? UPND boasts of free education. What do you bring to the table?
If we are CF to another party free education, to the free education, ikakonka nyapo. Number free education, ishla ikakonka nishama ikakusanako. If free education vale pela, mwenye class. Abantu abali 100 na ukafundisha alishwa piu monetary chashupa elo kafundisha umwine alefundisha 5 million ya 5, 6 subjects. From grade 1 to grade 7. Teacher won't never leave phone. We only teacher social studies. I chonga na environmental science. I chonge mathematics. I chonge integrated science. I chonge. Hello. Ala kwata shani ishta iya kumone if you have an school progression rate ile chitika. Epa diaka le mapo. Hello. Mweba ni free education. But mwae baba na benwati. Kuli vifisa mbilo fishrefi ya ICT. Atumushite ama smartphones. Free education. Kani mwae target for any 3 pin. Ama no washite ama phone ya kuti abambe kusambira pakabidi. Free education mwa nyoko bela kabidi ifyo. Basi efu ngo wasam government. Tatule fire bafyashuko ba free education. Shitena ama cell phones awe. And free education, muri mwa government, ukusta provide ama laptops. Muri mwa government, ukusta provide ama iPad. Muri mwa government to provide ama phone. Ngakusha kuskulu basha. But government must provide for it to be free education. Right now it's a mockery. Mafunyako wale lipila ngani 150 wale lipila wa PTA. Elo mwanta no mama 3 pin. So free education it pays up. If it is a modify. Elo ndalanda lyonse. If free education valete, na waipisha PS ba kuno ukawo. Ba DC na muno ukawo. Balambi batabana babatu basambira mu maskulu ya government. Yimbi balambi batifa bana besura mu private schools. Ino nale ekola. I don't know why don't. Ino nale ekola. Ukusambira mu private school bale tuseka. Nishuli chikopo. Abenye abantu bale fokola sambira mu government schools. Private school ni brand new meta yomba bwino sana. But ile private school is the in thing. Twala chinja methodology. Chali na file chali akali. Private hospitals taya ishibigwe sana. Hospital tukia QTH. Pantu emu limit. So ifanga wa citizens first. Tulela ndokutila. Ichikanda acho chilefo kushita ifanga wa CF. Making sure. Tuwakwata free education. Ukukuta magale vidi fuma laptops. Kukuta magale vidi fuma ntuwa nikani. Ni free education. Ni kana making sure. Kutila. Bonse abantu. Wale kwata free education. Quality free education. Not free education just on paper. That's how we are changing the narrative.
All right. Let's move to the social security. What plans do you have in terms of improving social security? Are you paying the cost of 10? Is it 20%? A partial withdrawal? You know, there's also cash for work that is there. What do you bring to the table in terms of social security?
First of all, social security mulenda po. Mulenda panda mashabalanda number one. Ishabalanda ti social cash transfer. It has social cash transfer for to related. Social cash transfer for to related. Ile longa matimu pishawaka namba the aged. Bale for social cash transfer. Bale po kama 800 kwacha after 2 to 3 months. But usamba chila ushiku. Chiplo utila sopo ile fwa ikwa chila ushiku. Ukuli awa ya chila ushiku. Chiplo utila filo kulashti kwa chila ushiku. But whenever pay lama 800, it's like government is encouraging destitution. When we come into government, social cash transfer are apt from 800 to 2,000 kwacha per month. Secondly, to lifestyle increase. Nani level ya kula fela kwenda lama. After 2 months, wakala fela every month. Kala fela every month.
2,000 every month.
2,000 every month, and they'll be getting it every month. Yes, as opposed to what we have 800. Wale pola after 20 kan. Elo ifwe. Tatule ifwe indala mokola fwe ya mafoni. Ndama nipatebo. Wozuma phone wale baby la abantu. So we are stopping that method. When we come in government, we want abantu abalanda kola fwe indala patebo. Baba bigena patebo eshi fole ni kabiye. Not if online defa kutila yo never kola fwe ya kubanki na ngo masa ofa mtala bigenda lama. No. File with you. Today for physical people wale poke ndalama. Hello, we also know ukutila under social cash transfer we want to also incorporate. Kwali baba lumendo. Abosha watapa kumogo. They have to be incorporated. Kwali baba kashana. Asa watapa kumogo. They have to be incorporated. So if we can change in that dimension, to lay for a social safety net, to encompass all age groups. Our part of what government is doing, as opposed to the jokes we are seeing now.
All right. Let's move our attention to the two candidates.
Right? So, Dorothy, now honorable Wacha North. You don't know any time period go. Mulande go for Bafiro Misali Lavand. Lofiro Misali. Wacha North.
You can go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Name Gabriel Sofwa. Name in Kuwacha North constituents and Citizens First. Each people go at Tabeka Charo Pantanshi. Oma and Dango for Tricala. Ejo Tabaralia Fiashi, Lofila American Shua and Watashani, Valia. Takwa Wom Fiashu and Lokuria, Pavulava, no Kuria. So we turn to go at a point to Mutaira, Tairasta Motoka, Taira Wina. If you are not sure about the Gasani, Babata Papia Kuria, Valekala we know. Fort Matiakovati, Illing Tungushi, Shaitangishi in a Pantanshi. A map connections Wapanga, then Damasos Wapanga, Vaipangila Vene, Wikas Wabakachalo, Willisem Levo. Leader level yako ya chinja lero level y'abantu abamvotere no bale tungulula ili panshi so if asif turambe ko bati awe ifeta futefo chifiro kuba iyo turambe ko bati lya level yako leader ile chinja na bekala chalo balamvotira muchulire level yakwe ifeta chani ya chinja Pamulandu waichi echo ne olemira kuwacha North nindera programu pamoja pani ya empowerment nakumono ko bati manda muri nsala elio bantu muri buchushi bambale firo kulya twice paid de bamini once elo ambale firo no kulya echo lamweno ko bati munga bambotra ku wacha North ya bantu therefore utayimpa abantu pamoja pani cha CF bali abonse abachire kwanisha okuya ku masukulu ngevatire bakati balandire bakateka twabafwa kuti ba ku masukulu elio nabakwete ko tuntemba twabafuirisha ngachakwatu umuntu takwete capital arando ko bati kwena ine ikwata amapangi ya business nombe fo shikwete ni capital twalamu afukulingana ka business alefu aya nga kuteke nkoko twamu afuna ka capital kuteke nkoko ngani ka buthi twamu afwa akwata ka buthi ngomamo na mumukabwe along the Rusaka road Randura road abapanga ma blocks mali banizi bafuma kole banonyo ko bafuma cement babonse kupanga blocks ya Mozambia Sandi wamfe kupanga blocks za kusitia ya Mozambia. Ngachako watu washikira ba youth ya machine ya kupangira ma blocks. Ba youth bala kwata industry ya kuingisha na ba youth banabo inchito. Nomba twalekera okupanga ma blocks ba muisa. Omuntu afuma kole banoni aisa Mozambia muno sandi yenu iva pakapiri hapa. Na cement panga Mozambia echo omuntu waleta pofie ni machine yo na ife utwashita so ba youth ngo twafaira machine ya musango filia twabapera kuti bayingisha ba youth banabo enchito so ifo botodefu aya fyakutawe fiensala mayanda ngana umuntu mwa fyashi banandi uko bati nabalumendo balefiro okupa pamano yako bati bakwetenda namasha kuti bopire ona bakashana bena na balefiro okupwa pamando yako bati bakwetevya kuchita chiwenshi kwa balumendo balefo omuntu lecherera na mayo ukwetevya vya kuchita evyo ndalando ko bati ngamamvotra ne ine muba kubata North ndira yoko bati ndefo kwa fisha abantu uko bati bali bombera ngali skulu alefu atwamu afwa aya ku skulu ngali ka business alefu aya atwamu afuna ka capital ka business kachako batalefu enchito tufetu afwa aya enchito yo muntu akwate enchito panjwiding enchito shabafye shamakadas ero chibinga mama CDF for ibomba mno Zambia mwalasa ngo muntu ko bati tapata idea business ala ita apply business ala ta apply ku CDF ero nomba na idea business ita kwete taisho ne fya kuteke nkoko ala ita apply yamala mpira ka grant ka CDF ala aliafye pamwe ndo kwa bati takwete po idea na ngwimo ya kwa bati esho kuteke nkoko nomba ngamata identify umuntu leteka nkoko ala iteko mwina ikwata idea mwata veka expand business yakwe mwaza nkoba tu yo muntu ala mumshobora CDF ngachakwa tuna mayo makululu mubwacho mu muchimani mani mungungu ala pika kale chikanda pa mutwe ala shitisha kumbi yo vikakapwa kano through CDF akwata kaptoka Kalamba ambo kwa shitisha so if you try to ati CDF ilingi ibomba kumakadas lelo tulefo okwe ati ila CDF yafirishe bali abantu abakwe bati already bakwatefu bale pangana kwatama idea za business so inendero mbevoti mwewekala chalo bambwacha north tulashinguluka tulanda lyonse lero nde mkonkomesho ko bati pabushwa pa 13 umpele ko chance yako bati inkatungule constituency tukate lift ama standard y'abantu ya wikalo bantu abantu balechula na Dr. Mkwai.
Mrs. Awoa, why should people vote for you on the 13th in the next 14 days?
Atotera bachimuka mwe bantu bakwalesa nga mwalolesha ifile chika mwena nshita inene bodorosi ya ruma popular known as banaboa na ikala muno mukawe central constituency imyaka ingi sana ne function sefyo na mona fingi sana ifyo na mona muno mukawe central imwe bende bachimuka mwali abanono muri pakawe secondary school hapa mwakulira mmeso yandi no manga mwalesa kawe fe aba kwa tina mfe 20 years back taya bala ichinja ya fe chimochini bati mtungusi epo shaba murorekeshe sana ifile chitika twambye fipali ba shitata tuyana pali bana mayo tuyana pali ba youth bulanda weka tapali ifituntulu ifyo bale chita bana mawo bale shishane ishtayo yonse utakuti na mayo nina maketi ale butukaga chero ubuti aye ku market aya shitishe samu nokutefu abene mengatana koko chenda machire chupa mutamunonshiku shiboneke so ngaya fiana mayo afika bashi bantu tabakwetefya kushita bashere na beka panga na balambala na bale ontela akasuba yaba ngana munefere kitika munonzi kunombe chikoselesana munombe nefe mukabo mutuli mu town watuli kumushi wasanga tshimayo no stata nomba amarwele afuri ni stroke bafa na stroke ati nichi ati stroke fya tonto kan tawo tangene fya wonsaba ma problem yeka kwesa kuri bayuth bakwa maskulu iyo bakwa maskulu tabakwete ife bale kita beka lafye iyo nomba kula no afya mabwarwa basanka nomba ebala lete finfurumfuru na marole chapela pia lonse nenda nanda po pala pa town center akulinga na kulia kwa Lion kwa liba bali ama state kids wonse ba titapu fe wonse awe na ama government officials na wene wonse to vote aba MP na bantu wonse ba titapu no mbanchata mona po muntu atontonga nyokutera chichechire chitika pano chinji ero bali abana umulenzi kuri tembo bantu ichire chitika we no chitakuri amajanki bali ipayafi ichipa ipeta tuchire chirenga because bali abana ukusanga kama nakali 10 years na isa ufobula the last week mwana ale no shaba ba preza muri afistika na mufita fishi nomba uli omwana 10 years ali mu town ale chitafia ino ala kulofika nangu 15 20 years kuti mwamu ikatika ntiadi kote awera kusamkuipa bami baona ula ichalo nomba tulenya musheni chitabamuna bantu bali abana nga twabula twafika ifuna twaisaba citizen first bali abana tati twafyo kusenda bali abana nokwe babika mu chianda bichimu makula mwabika na security mwaleta naba kuba kita council wao muleta neutralize fya fima kengozi muleba pera ifya kulifya kutafiona ulefya fyonse muli mona ama councillors mabambo kwa council ngababita council then you move on mwamba kwa kuwafunda abana ama skills mulya mukati nga mwafunda baishi ba skills cha muntu yabalesa mukufuma filimu lya nabo bakwatira kubapera ko amatuzi nefi bombero fyonse cha muntu mumufundire liyane ya ulyo mwana alafuma tayabe semu akaya ingisha ko na bwaba nankwe kwa time power na wasamka nomba ala ingisha ko abakubomba bali abantete babali bagwere mfa street ngata twete na ama street kids tuyanda ero te cheka na mwaisa kuli ama takwa ama street lights chileisa na ko chimo chinecho bali ipaira last ninto mansa ko mubaipe umkashana babreza baipe umkashana munafe mwairidi mtamu akachero kule chokusaba umkashana naba muipaya chinchi mwali fita tamwa ama street lights ashinidinga utali nindalamba chakuti chaitashani kuti ama muntu ngana mubuta tetikuyo wafi twali kwataba mkuruma ama students bamtaba kwata accommodation baliya bekala mukatondo mwairidi wali fotuma ya ndoto wabo nabo chira bapero mwesipa kuti bende because mwali fita umotwikana so nomba ichi letere sana no bwafya no kuipasa na kufula ndionse kule bafye okuipa ya bantu but ero accommodation kuti yamwe kapapa university chi land chonse chachekula kwa ku pan african twadi kuli kupedesa kwa liba chilandi bakweze chikuru kuti bakula ama hostels kuti yaingira kuti abana bonse balaikala mukatita kulebo bwafika kuleba ama challenges ino stani tuliko nga mwamona pa 5 o'clock nishina kufita sana umwana ole kumaka tondo ni student ero maisha ma students kula bano kutati ashali asoma kona abanankwe muchungulo alefo okuwerera mu chala akosa so fiance fi bala fi mona ba project tuyandati citizen first nenga bamfotera bena kabwe pa chimuti wende fo kuchinje kuleto buya danshi mukawe central not only that na mwaresa kama markets kusanga bana mayo takwa abama facilities iyo na mayo inga bomfya bambi benda nabana nabapapa panuma because ta show mwana oli umunono kunganda ali nangwe kufira kwa Kristo facilities akwa bati umwana lilya nalala teteka no mwana panuma throw out amulalika indero twale kulange fwa charanda twali kwetelya ama market tabali bikabwino pilala na musi bali bikabwino kutwa bafuna na usendana ka small mattress kutwala liko mwana wino ifya kule munde wa mupera wino nama Bruson blocks wino kutati abantu takuleba ayamarwe ifyo fyo sitafya baba tapo improve na mfechimo bali ifyo tulelanda nomba ngamwaingia mu ifyo ni tuleya kwisa yero not only that muno ndesampuira muno mukabo mwali baledi poisoning iyo was takarole chapo batamba fe previously the World Bank bali funisha 16 million yeah afu yoko tia besho ku for medication and other things but tafia what because fyali charo kukutira abantu bayelimba ko olunkoto bangabali mo olunkoto bati olukungurule tsashani lwechepa kuna mu graveyard tu ya mwali baledi tataba balondolera abantu beka fe mina ulukungu yonse ya St Mary's ni late poisoning yabamu muye ku makanda nyama epo abana na highest percentage ya lead muye kukafula mase kwa highest percentage ya lead na ku chowa so ilo balela ndapo bali sisi kufela tuma papers toto ni babika ilo naronga mwalanda pali grass kuti muntu alimbike ifyani alimbike ifyani amechita kuti aleta pili afiji bantu kufe palela kano kungutambe ima shonse fyo babe nabana baba kudebeta muso bulanda weka bantu ko baledi ekumakanda nyama kuti besa nokungu yabalesa nokungu basafika pa classroom tapali mati ya utaweshe bayingisha babwekisha kuya babwesa kumayanda ukona ola ichalo tapali ulanda po tabali posa kuna manuti ati tufeto akonkanyako na tona ika ero kabidi babe na bukabidi bema ukuya mkuimba muyamule ba mukufimba mulya bale fileta because tabakwete efya kuchita no bayifunga ba citizen first twafa twesa ishwe futunga betako empower pautira nefine fiance fya chepa ko tuma papers tulababika tunon tatwa kumano kwa utepinga tashani urukungu chirulaya mono mukawese echo ndero mamwe na kabwe ine mwali injishiba na alibomba na abantu abengi na chitama business mwapusana being a teacher ero na alifishi ba fiance fya kitika munana kuli batita munene bachanda pali mwachiranda ba chimuka pali free education. I'm a teacher, I'm talking through experience. Tapari winga panga maji kumwa na bali 100. Ero teacher tetu mwebe fya chita na wewe ukuta ta chongeno kuchonga because ili ala chonga sana aba 100. Na aba fyashi nga mlefa mule checking mule monanga bala bachonga. Pantu chefo aikwa quite okay nice free education but kufuyo kukwata ama classes ya yengi pauti batadi congest teacher afuli afunda abana abalingire fe 45
nomba ifikosera kwati kuichonga
ekali kubala na kwa seneti chonge
chinja nini
chongana because nomba ero kabina tibita mule chali realize mweba fyashi defo kumieva ndela ndatapali tetumu breme na teacher ifyo babikire abana bafefu mufekansi mule baba teacher banga 4 then bachita share efo inga wombeka so apama classrooms okufula nokuishiwa kutira umwana wonse because teacher afuya kwata ukuishiwa umwana uliko slow amukwateko neshita ya remedial work so no matter kuli stevo chili nichibona kutamwa imi umwana mamwika mmotoka ani na basi alefu mafano ali akukapiti nangu ali akukasama ngafika ikila no matema problems ai ndikabitola mwe shaku mmoto afumi because nchapwa tafadi uko akaya ichapwa vya Afrika. So na chochifuile angatwaisa ba citizen first to making a chokta classrooms yafula na ba teacher ukubengisha ukulingana utaka kwete inamba y'abana iyalinga echo ba na mwebe na kabwe sento nde milombo kuta pa 13th August mungu tsubotere Dorothy Aruma vana bowa inalichita interact na abantu abensana mwalinjisha twalikane mukala muno imyaka engine efichitika fyonse nalipishiba imise wota yababwino umwe kuti abana mawo bali pamukuru ila leto wafika ku central hospital kulia ukubwe ntoya ndakuwansase kwali wakamini hospital takwa ba mortuary takwa ba maternity iyakwe bati tetuletwala abantu ya ngakuli ama facilities yonse bana mawo kuti baletangata umobeka lili ero kabiri bawe ni bana mawe pabukuru abayishama moto kamo bayiche abashakwata po n'abana ero no basendere na mayo ufineno imofyaona ikira munshira yonse bulanda bweka pakuyafika ku central hospital wa president for 2 hours musebo pumpuro no stabaletele no molukungu na abakururamo urukungu no mafifu bane fifine but still more ifintu tafiri buino mwebana kabwe muombeshe mwishibero mwalavo tapa 13th ifyo mwalavo tabwino muvotere Dorothy Aruma bana bowa pachimuti mchale po mtende mkwaya.
Thank you so much. President, allow me to one by one maybe just introduce the councillors that are here. So at under 2 minutes, you give us a name, which ward you are coming from, and of course why people should vote for you. So our time it's 2 minutes, so that we can accommodate the other councillors that are here. So let's start with you. Okay, let's start. Just go with 3. Let's see how time will be. So let's start with you. Introduce yourself. Just move closer to the mic. Yes, please.
Mwa bombeni mwebe karaka wabonse muchinshi kuri ba kateka banji ba harikara muchinshi kuri ba mama ba MP wandi ba Dorothy Aruma na ba MP ba kuwacha mkwai ndeti apa epa shiri pakweka amashina yandi nebo Austin Kunda umuntu uyiminine bu kansela pasi F ticket kuchitungu cha Rwansanse na kabiri ninebo former kansela kwa myself former bantu nebo nyawali kansela ku Rwansanse na palinda kaindero mbokutira abantu bansale na futi bu kansela necho nala lombera abantu basale bu kansela chinshi inkwatama reasons. Number 1, koti yali pya katondo nalingira mu office nalasangire tapali chaliko twali pushinga yali kurwa na nomba lineeleomba and it was commissioned na ya Pankuruma primary school palifeka block kanga kamo na bali kutuka kufilimba ndewe I think tumina phone mwanshini na kucharo ine twali Pankuruma school from zero foundation until the building was commissioned. Ichena na pushinga in opposition. When we go at Rwansanse police, it was built. I think it reached 70%. It wasn't commissioned. So the remaining part, I did a 30 as a councillor. We pushed the local authority. The building was commissioned. The police are working there. which is called Lwansanse Police. And me and my WDCs and the team, we came up with that name. Yes. When we got Katondo Clinic, I think Pakatondo Kamateneti we pushed. I think the contractor and the team, they're on the ground as I'm speaking.
In conclusion?
Building Yala Ponomba. So Nick Watefing and the Amaboho, Lwansanse were denied this over 10 bohos. So I think Nick Watefing and Romba Happen at some point. So I want to move to the Avena Lwansanse, the Nevo Council wa Nakabili Ninjimina, Simbo, Nipachimuti, Natashampo.
All right. Please, your names and please move closer to the mic. Your names and why should people vote for you and which ward are you standing in?
Okay, thank you so much. Amashinandi, Newo Helen Chanda, aspiring councillor, Katondo Ward, under Citizens First, Pachimuti, Mkwa. So ndekwa fyo kulande chichintu chimu, kuliba mayo watata na bayuthi. Ababemba batila imti kula empanga. We are the future leaders of tomorrow. But we are the future leaders of today and now. Bakatondo bonse ndemiromba. Tien to vote the imisepela to our 21st century. Today fire aba innovative and creative. Not our kotorion but votela. To our part tien to vote the aba nakashi musepela Helen Chanda ndemiromba. When we talk of CDF bursaries, if we bambero to Pushama school or to Pushama school. This time called Bana CDF bursaries. Ngamoisa community kumie suba Katondo tulane pechinga. Abayuth tabachita benefits. Takwa wapo kuskulu taya mkusambili lako kwa lewa bursaries na skills. Inanga mwamvotela omwa icho musepela waba innovative na creative. Wonsa u benefit. Cause if unfo ba youth tualishwana mafia o tushingo na yena. One, ngatualandati ama CDF grants. Takwa youth about the benefit. The moment you just vote for Helen Chanda as a councillor, once you catch the benefit. Twice at Tulanda ku if let's come community meals, Mokatondo. Our bones were to bonfire by youth, but to attend Guruna Bandu Stefa so. But to Kalaba Panshi won't say to Alanda to Alachtasha, let's form a savings group as by youth. To send that to apply to send that in Shama glance. If you so we need young people. Why you feel? Young people are already energetic. Thank you. Thank you so much. Next, your name is Mkwai Tumalanda and which member you are comfortable like that?
Yeah, Mkwai. Namicherera bakaptura wadi amashina yandine wa Joseph Kabwe. It's a number one, Muchinshkuri wa Kateka Wandi, wa Hari Kalaba, Muchinshkuri wa Honorable for Kawe Centro, Muchinshkuri wa Honorable Wacha Northi, wa Gabriel and so forth. Na kuchirisha ndei tokwe watinebo chola boy, wawa Honorable and so forth. Na micherera wakaptura wa Mkwai huko, inebo mgomfi wenu, Joseph Kabwe. Votereni pa ushikubwa 13th August. Kaptura na tuseko site and service sigeti ndi muntu wenu njikala munamwene mwakaptura emo na afyalirwa n'okukulira na alimo na mafya yonse eyo tushingwana na yena ubwali mulya buntu ndiako amenshi munwa na yena eyo nwako lode yo mupitamu na yena eyo mpita ila ine yama potwozi lero teicho na mukwata Joseph Kabwe owalaisa awamya pali buli obushikunga mu musala 13th August ni shfyambo kubombe fintu masaiti twalikwata suwa blockage wasaiti twalikwata amenshi ayashifika lero techo munisaka mwananga mwa votera fe Joseph Kabwe alaisa awamye fintu pantu na mukwata kalanda uwalamirandirako ababonse abalesa tabalelanda Joseph mwalebeba lero ine ndemyewo kwebatinga mwambikapo Joseph yala chitika amenshi twalira ndokwe bati what is life ngata ukweti amenshi takole fo winga chita fyonse fwaika amenshi twala chita mwebene mukashita identify ma places inshi otwinga chita twabika ko amaboho nga twabika nishamenshi twakwata tekwe batwe tulera balukanga batutire fi awe ndera yefyo mwe bantu bakwalesa ukwe bati imwe na ine tubombere chapamu pantu ni nyu fyonse ni muchintererwe emunesangwa ifyo fyonse iseni muchintererwe twatotera votereni kawe Joseph pasiefu favor.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your name?
Mashina ni Malumbi Trace 4D. Aspiring councillor wa Kalonga wadi. Chakubalia profesi nepo mpocheko ba president wesu ba Hari Kalaba ba Kawe Central Honorable MP ba Dorothy Aluma na ba Honorable ba ku Wacha North ba Gabriel and so forth. Ine mwebe na Kalonga wadi esho ndefu aisho kwa bati mwamvotera murandu wakwe bati na limono kwe bati ibeta CDF tuyumfuira fya pakanwa nombe CDF twalikwata imisepera shinesu mukalonga wademo shiri abakwe bati aisura ka baba shopu murandu wakwe bati financially stable tairi bwino pano no fe aisalika ine ndefo okuisa pushing na bonsa abo abakwete capacity ya business ukuba pushinga ile CDF ikambo kumoneko kwebati ine na disenda ko CDF ne MPF na shuwomfishe nifi then chimbi mukamushanga nga twaingira pakati pala pakomboni palya pala fwaika strong drainage ya kwebati ile senda menji yonse palya nga chafika during rain season pali abantu tababa comfortable murandu na menshi ngayalo kemfula kulaba abantu alefu mafye munganda ngafika pado baneba menshi first kuba la first yapita mu menshi erwaya mu road ifyo fyonshire fuaya ndefuana ine winenga ndepita pali ndepita mu road iri comfortable chimbi ama bohos yo tulefu ayaba mu Kalonga wadi Kakumbi na makwati kulefu kama bohos ya ma solar ifishima fyaipa sana abana isho fyene fita tulefu aya ifo ba CF nga fyaisanga twaini mwatu sale mule tsarapa 13th August tulefu afyonse vichinje tukwata menshari safe to avoid ama child death avoku murando na ifishima ifyo fyene fita tulefuaya
Kalonga to.
na mitotera mwebena Kalonga pa 13th August votereni Malumbi Trace 4D under CF ni pachimuti favor
Dr. Trace 4D and finally ashukuru mkwe.
Ine mazina yanga ndine Michael Mwanza.
Okay.
Abengi banjitati lawyer wa Valanda.
Mkwe bado ya Valanda.
I came to Kawe from Lusaka on the 4th October 1999. Many to do the works for the vulnerable people in Kawe. So, nimi na pa councillor ku Hairi Jwadi. Ba Hairi Jwadi was mali njishiwa. I speak for the vulnerable. And ingata ngati vulnerable. That means that amena becha kudia, amena becha utaniwa vulnerable. We have police officers, we have soldiers, we have teachers, we have nurses, we have doctors. They have salaries, but in one way or another, they are vulnerable. So when they have problems like those, they come to me to seek consultants, and I've been helping them. So me, I say, let's add into Maukawe, ukuombera wakawe. So my high reach, tulibata pa ballot. Muipanga mistake to vote for people whom you don't know, who cannot work for you. Me, I've been in the system for a very long time. I've been working for people. That's my nature of the job, ever since I came to Kawe. So, mukam votere. I remember, one time, Marenjwati, twali temwa chipan chenu pantu, pa president wenu, if you walanda first shinka. And for sure, he's a humble president, he's doing it for us. Wala mifyenga. For example, badi mipera ma plots, makura mayanda ta mipera miseu. Imiseo mare pangira weni mweka. I'm surprised that today we can have water from morning up to 10 hours, 11 hours. All along, we have water only for 2 hours. But today, because we're in the campaign team, we're in the campaign year, we can have water throughout. Me, I'll personally help you to lobby that the water distribution companies, they should give us water 24/7. Our nation town, they have water throughout.
Thank you.
I will second the citizen
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Vote for me. Vote for Michael Manza.
Mulange buno kaya machanda ati mukambotera. Mulange buno wakashishana.
Welcome, vote. No, vote for me.
Muyalande chibe mwana wachishira mwanza. Na totela sana ma councillors.
Emkwaye.
Wasabeshile nama MPs. Abantu belabe po fiyo Kalaba abayeka. Ngaba film TV yapi. These are the leaders that we have. These are the leaders that should be elected. Hello, for civil servants, I want to tell you, my civil servants. I am a part of the private civil servants. But I'm a Jewish civil servants. And then I'm a civil servant for 10 years. President, nobody understands the civil service more than I do. I know the frustrations of teachers. Umuntu a diploma, a degree. But salary scale, that's what I learned about diploma. Muka pokola, mu army, tamuna ma promotions. We are aware about all those things. Muna doctor, na mpatawantu who don't understand the civil service. Ichi lefwa ikuwa nomba, tulefwa ama civil servants. Pa PS's office padia. Umuntu nga ina assistant secretary, afuiri aba deputy permanent secretary. From deputy permanent secretary, afuiri aba permanent secretary. No mabalaya abula makada ali kado kokunani ewa district chairman ali filo kumba district bamweta pa province a deputy permanent secretary tulepenye finto not on our civil service. If civil servants want to see salary increments ayalondoloka twalilanda ifwe teachers who are teaching mungabwe teachers wakapokola ama nurses woshabale bomba mu rural areas. We have said ngatuwaisa ni 100% of your basic pay will be your rural hardship allowance. Therefore, I am a civil servant, so I can talk to benefit from the civil service. Because ile lopaka we ngoli kapokola ngo afila fyo kusayuta wino. Bala kutuma kungabwe eko walaya na ngwala kuchitambo na ngwala kuserenje. Bale bomfya ma rural areas as punishing zones. Ifanga tuwaisa to therefore anga ngoli rural area you should be getting more money. Mulandi wakutira ma amenities mata yafula. Tulefa tule state wa leswa sta kufyalo fimbi. So I want to assure the civil servants, you have an ally in me as president of Citizens First, but you also have an ally in the political party Citizens First. Pantu. Ichalo kurani ngafye wino ma civil servants. No matter how many fipina fipena. There are no incentives for civil service. You know that in civil service, we used to go to Swaziland to train. In May, I was sent to Israel under the civil service to go and study human resources. I got my certificate from Israel, the civil service. I know to want for training the civil service. That's why you are saying umuntu permanent secretary at nalam kuiminama politics. Umuntu DPS and then kuiminama politics. Because politics is the most lucrative thing. To therefore I'm a professionals, but respected. Issue of employing nurses, issue of employing doctors, issue of employing teachers. To therefore those are key areas where people should not be waiting come line to go till you na liba trend. Mamana kapokola aba trend akano kwingine chito. Bakapokola boza aba trend bala ba absorbed in the system. Nisha show papo. Teacher also aba trend aba absorbed to chef tule umfwa. Mu class limo teacher umo. Ale funda 100. Why? And yet we got teachers abe ngiba kamulongo. Ama nurses, ama doctors they low. Bale we show for enchito. Abe ngiba become volunteers. When we come into government, and I'm a jokester from rallies, whatever, or Namisha won't Inchito Ingisha man to Kuapela is a format of how you can get them into employment. To therefore, I want to engage to not a jokes to them in a proper way. The CF government, Ikala Ingisha Abantu will teacher, Wapuisha, and we are going to circumvent. Ya issue mleva no festi kana wabale registered kuli idia wabale affiliated kuli idia organization ni elo wabale affiliated elo waba ala ma jokes ya mtu ngana kuisha na ba certified as a teacher nisha pele ni school mtu ngana kuisha na certified ni doctor mpele hospitala ambe utunga tuishi ndani wale la pia mtu ngana kuisha ni nesi mpele ni ward ambe wala pia makloro kuina papana therefore if we win elo mama mupatera wana ya and so forth. ngama mupatela mukavomu kamwine miti abantu vale vaima prescription atikashiteni miti. Why should Zambia 62 years after independence inelembela vantu ma-prescriptions? What we need now, meet hospitals. We need x-ray machines yale bomba, MRI scanning machines yale bomba, cancer machines yale bomba. Pantu inokabwe abantu bafe balefuma kungabwe, balefuma kukapiri, balefuma kuisa. Kabwe should be a referral hospital. Noma paka wepene epashina amashina abutira ya mchitapati. Hello muti paka bwena pata pali Mr. Pali. Muti ureza ngwa mwana mufu markets, vale pa markets. Limit munada. Muti ureza ngwa munada spring. My jokes are Yonse. When we come into government, that's the thing of the past.
All right.
Thank you for having me. I'm very grateful. On the 13th of August, Bakwacha North. Bakwacha North.
Yes.
Mlesa Gabriel and so forth. Eona Mishira Ngarikala. Vote for Gabriel and so forth. Alilanisha leadership. Mukabwe Central. Marafala Dorothy Aluma. Nga member of parliament. Nga mwasala ababiri. Nishimwalanda Harikala bakuno kukabwe. Tuwakuisuila. Nga mwasala ababiri. Nga mwasala pusene kopali Dorothy. Mukabwe Central. Na nsofwa Mwacha North. Nishimwalanda kutila mlefa mwekele kunu. Elo akawele la numa. Kala dia. Defo kumikonkomesha. Batila hapa koma ila nono. Pali obolema. Mwiposa amano kubale pange chomwa jiyo panto ameba lelishe chilimba sana. Eba umyawa. Awe. Ubutungulu shitefe obwabe efyo. Ni 5 years. Tachakaliye chilimba. Muli 5 years. Mwakwate shuko muli ino inesta mwakwata. In the next 2 weeks. Umweone mfwa. Fili umino yenu mwebena kabu. Efyo munga chita pa 13th August. Fika mitwala kubumi. Na mwafika mitwala mkubu na ushi. Nomba ninji shiba. Mwalasa la pachimuti. On the 13th of August. Pakutila Zambia ishiwe untungwa. Uwa number 2. Tuachula pafola na total.
Alright. Maybe before you go, how is your schedule in terms of Central Province? For those that are listening to you, where are you going from here? Which places are you touching?
Today I'm in Kabwe, I think, and then after Kabwe, I'll have a period in Poshi. Kabwe, I'm so family to watch an office. When I watch an office, I'm going to go Kabwe Central. And then from there, we'll be in Kapiri in Poshi. Then from Kapiri, we'll be in Ngabwe. Then I'm going to Mkushi. I'm going to Serenje. I'm going to Chitambo, and then I exit.
All right.
On Saturday for the Copper Belt.
Mr. President.